Champions League, lads, but today it's going global. There's a total of 25 first divisions in FC 24. So after one full season, the winner of each league will qualify for our Champions League. There's also many clubs in the rest of the world section that don't actually play in a league because FC 24 doesn't have their leagues in the game. So 7 clubs from 7 different countries that are in the rest of the world section will also qualify for our Champions League. And that will give us a total of 32 clubs from 32 different countries for the Champions League. Then we will spin this wheel to seed every single club in their respective groups, and then we're gonna see who's gonna win. 32 top clubs from 32 different nations, from Argentina to Belgium, from India to France, from Sweden to USA. Who's gonna be the winner of the first global Champions League? Lads, let's go to the end of the season and find our first 25 qualifiers. But before we do any of that, please hit the like button for me, the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, with the little noti bell. I would really appreciate it. Helps me a ton. Let's go. Let the global games begin. All right, lads, the season is over. Let's find some qualifiers. So who's gonna be our first qualifier? Well, we're gonna start in alphabetical order, lads, and we're gonna start in Argentina. And in Argentina, it's not gonna be River Plate, it's not gonna be Boca Juniors, it's gonna be Tigre. After 27 matches, they won the league 21-1-5 on 64 points. Tigre, welcome. You are our first qualifier for the Champions League. The second league is Australia. Who will be representing Australia? Well, I can tell you it's gonna be Melbourne Victory. 26 matches played in the regular season. They are in first place on 52 points. They are welcome to our Champions League. In the Austrian Bundesliga, we had a surprising regular season winner. It was not RB Salzburg. They're gonna miss out. It's gonna be Rapid Vienna that's gonna qualify. 18-3-1 through 22 matches on 57 points. They are most welcome. And in Belgium, it's gonna be Anderlecht that is representing the country. It is not Club Brugge. They finished ahead of Club Brugge. Welcome, Anderlecht. From Belgium, we're going to China. China is also gonna have a representative. One club. Who won? Well, it was Shandong Taishan. I've never heard of the club, but they went 17-12-1 on 63 points. Shandong Taishan, welcome to our Champions League. We need a club from Denmark as well. Well, it's going to be FC Copenhagen that is representing Denmark. They beat out Midtjylland in the regular season. After 22 matches, they finished on top. Copenhagen is in. Okay, it's time for a big league. What about the Premier League? Who's going to be the one and only representative from England? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be Manchester City. It's going to be the other Manchester club. Manchester United won the league. 96 points, 31-3-4. They scored 83 goals. They beat out Man City by 11 points. They are most deserving. Manchester United joins us. And in France, lads, another big team misses out. PSG finished in second. It's gonna be Monaco that qualifies. Let's go, Monaco. Welcome to our Champions League. From France to Germany, there was no surprises in Germany. It is gonna be Bayern Munich that is representing Germany. Bayern Munich, a German giant, joins us. And from Germany, we're gonna go to India. Who is going to be representing India? Remember, every single country is going to have a club. Well, it's going to be Mohun Bagan SG from India. They finished first after 22 matches in the regular season on 43 points, 12-7-3. Mohun Bagan from India, welcome to our Champions League. I don't know how Mohun Bagan is going to do, but we're going to have to see. From India, we're going to Italy, and we had another giant that failed to qualify. Only the first team qualifies, and it wasn't Juventus. It was Inter Milan. 29-6-3, 93 points, an absolutely dominating season and absolutely deserving. Welcome, Inter. Now, what about the Dutch Eredivisie? Well, I mean, another giant does not qualify, lads. It's not going to be Ajax. It's going to be AZ Alkmaar. This is going to be hilarious because so many big teams failed to win their leagues. AZ Alkmaar wins instead of Ajax, and AZ Alkmaar qualifies. Norway, lads. Who's qualifying from Norway? It's going to be Bodo Glimt. They finished on top after 30 matches in the regular season. 17-10-3 on 61 points. Bodo Glimt qualifies. Poland. We're gonna have a Polish team that represents their country. It's gonna be Lech Poznan. Yes, they won the league, lads. 21-9-4 on 72 points. They beat out Legia Warszawa and Rako. Lech Poznan, welcome. In Portugal, it's not going to be Porto. It's not going to be Sporting. It's not going to be Braga. It's going to be Benfica. 33-1. One loss in 34 matches for Benfica in the Portuguese league. That's insane. 93 points. Are they one of the favorites, including Bayern Munich and Inter Milan, maybe? Representing Ireland, it will be Shamrock Rovers. They finished in first above Dundalk and St. Pat's on 65 points. I don't know how they're gonna do, just like the Indian team, but we're gonna have to find out. Maybe they get into a group together. Either way, Shamrock Rovers, welcome. The club from Korea, they're gonna also have a representative. It's gonna be Ulsan Hyundai. They are the ones that finished first, 19, 10, and 4 on 67 points. Ulsan Hyundai, welcome to our Champions League. The Superliga in Romania will also have a representative, and it will be FCU 1948. It's not going to be FCSB. FCU 1948 won the league by 1 point, so they qualified. Another big one, lads, the Saudi Pro League. Who is going to be the lone representative out of Saudi Arabia? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be Cristiano Ronaldo and Al Nassr. It's going to be Riyad Mahrez and Al Ali. They're the ones that won the league. Bobby Firmino, Riyad Mahrez, Edouard Mendy are all coming to play in our Global Champions League. Let's go. Representing Scotland, it's not going to be Celtic. It's going to be Rangers. Rangers finished on top, 84 points, 26, 6, and 1. They deserve to be here. Welcome, Rangers, to our Champions League. And in Spain, we knew that it's going to be either Barcelona, Real Madrid, or maybe Atletico Madrid. Well, it was Barcelona. Barcelona finished on top on 86 points, 25, 11, and 2. Most deserving. Welcome. They're going to be a powerhouse. The club that will be representing Sweden will be Malmo. They are the ones that finished first on 57 points. Malmo, welcome. The Swiss Super League will also have a participant, and it's not going to be Basel. It's going to be Young Boys. Young Boys are coming to play in our Champions League as well. Now, what about Turkey? Well, it's going to be Galatasaray. They beat out Besiktas by 1 point, and they beat out Fenerbahce by 6 points. Galatasaray, 25, 11, and 2. They scored 91 goals in 38 matches. They might be a dark horse in this tournament. And finally, to finish off our first 25 qualifiers, we are going to the MLS. Well, in the Saudi League, Ronaldo didn't make it, but in the MLS, Messi made it. Messi, Jordi Alba, and Sergio Busquets with Inter Miami, they finished first after 34 matches. They are the ones that qualify. Messi's coming to play in our Champions League, lads. I don't know. Is Inter Miami a dark horse? You guys let me know down in the comments. So now that we know our first 25 contestants in our Champions League, we have to find the 7 remaining contestants from the rest of the world section, and this is how it's going to work. Now, because Ukraine has 2 clubs in FC24, Shakhtar Donetsk and Dynamo Kiev, we're going to spin this wheel to find out who qualifies. It's going to be a best 2 out of 3. All right, we're spinning the wheel first. Who is it going to land on the first time? It's going to be Dynamo Kiev. Dynamo Kiev is leading 1-0. Second spin. If it lands on Dynamo Kiev qualifies. It's going to land on Shakhtar Donetsk. They tie it up. It is 1-1. One more spin to go. Last spin, lads. Whoever it lands on qualifies for our Champions League. Oh, Shakhtar Donetsk made a comeback. Shakhtar Donetsk qualifies and Dynamo Kiev doesn't. And we're going to do the same thing with the Greek clubs because there's 3 Greek clubs in FC24. PAOK, AEK Athens, and Panathinaikos. So we're going to spin this wheel, and the first club to 2 points wins and qualifies. All right, let's spin the wheel for the first time. Who's going to take the lead? It's going to be AEK Athens. Athens take the lead. They get 1 point. Second spin. If it lands on Athens, they're the ones that win. It's not going to land on Athens. Panathinaikos also gets a point. They tie it up with Athens. Third spin. If it lands on Panathinaikos or Athens, they qualify. Does it land on them? It does. Athens are the ones that are going to qualify for our Champions League representing Greece. Welcome. And what about Croatia? They also have 2 clubs in FC24, Dinamo Zagreb and Hajduk Split. Well, we're going to do the same thing that we did with Ukraine and with Greece. First to 2 wins. Let's spin the wheel the first time. Who is going to take the lead? Hajduk Split. They are up 1-0. Let's spin the wheel again. If it lands on Hajduk Split, they're the ones that qualify, and it is going to land on Hajduk Split. Hajduk Split is going to be representing Croatia. And the Czech Republic also has 3 teams, Sparta Praha, Slavia Praha, and Victoria Plzeň, but only one can represent Czechia. We're going to have to spin the wheel. First to 2 points win. Let's spin this wheel the first time. Who is taking the lead? It's going to be Slavia Praha. They get a point. Second spin. If it lands on Slavia Praha, they're the ones that qualify. Slavia Praha with the clean sweep in Czechia. They're going to be representing Czechia. Let's go. So now we know the 29 participants, and there's only 3 spots left. But in the rest of the world section, there's still 4 clubs left representing 4 different countries. But only 3 can qualify. Helsinki from Finland, Apoel from Cyprus, Al Ain from United Arab Emirates, and of course, Ferencvarosi from Hungary. Now, unfortunately, one of those clubs cannot qualify, and this is the way that we're going to decide it. We're going to spin this wheel, and if it lands on that club, they're going to qualify. All right, let's spin this wheel, see who is going to be our first qualifier. Qualifier number 30. It is Apoel from Cyprus. Apoel is in, so they're off the wheel. Let's find our second qualifier. Who is it gonna land on? It's gonna be Helsinki from Finland, lads. Helsinki also qualifies. And our last qualifier, it's gonna be either Ferencvaroshi or Al Ain from UAE. Who is it gonna be? It's gonna be Al Ain. Al Ain is coming to play in our Champions League representing the United Arab Emirates, and Ferencvaroshi, the Hungarian side, is unfortunately going home. That is 32 qualifications complete, lads. Now we know who's going to be the 32 clubs participating in our Champions League. All 32 of our qualifying clubs are on the wheel, lads. So let's spin the wheel 4 times, and those 4 teams are going into Group A. All right, who's the first team that is going into Group A? It is going to be Manchester United. Man United from England is going into Group A. Now, who is joining Man United in Group A? Is it going to be a group of death? Let's find out. It's the team from Argentina. It's going to be Tigre. This is already looking like an interesting group. Who is the third team that's joining them? It's a Swedish team. It is going to be Malmo. Could be an underdog. And the fourth team to round off Group A to complete it. Is it going to be a big team? Rapid Vienna. I mean, I don't know. I think Manchester United is definitely the favorite out of this group, but we don't know how Man United is going to do. Group A is done, lads. Let's find our first team for Group B. It is going to be Athens from Greece. Athens from Greece is going into Group B. The second team to join Athens in Group B will be the Polish side, Lech Poznan. Lech Poznan is going into a group with Athens. Who's going to be the third team in Group B to join Lech Poznan? Slavia Praha. This group is actually wide open now. And the fourth team to join Group B, who is it going to be? Finland, Helsinki, Finland. I mean, this group is definitely wide open. I don't know who's going to win this group at all. 2 groups down. Let's find our first team from Group C. The first team in Group C, it's going to be the Swiss side, Young Boys. The second team in Group C to join Young Boys from Switzerland, it's going to be a powerhouse. No, it's going to be an Indian side. I thought it was going to be Inter Milan, but it's actually Mohun Bagan from India. The third team to join the Swiss side, Young Boys, and Mohun Bagan from India, a Cyprus side. Is it Cyprus? It is. It is Apoel. Another group that I think is just wide open. And to finish off Group C, we need one more club. It is the United Arab Emirates team, Al Ain FC. They might be the favorite here. 3 groups down, lads. 5 groups to go. Let's find our first team for Group D. I want to see some crazy group of deaths. I really do. Who's the first team? AZ Alkmaar from Netherlands. That's a good start. Who's joining AZ Alkmaar from Netherlands in Group D? Monaco from France. Definitely a good start. This is looking like a strong group already. The third team to join AZ Alkmaar and Monaco, Al Ali from Saudi Arabia. Al Ali from definitely, like, this is a sick group. This is a crazy group. And the fourth team, come on, another good club, another big one. A Korean side, Ulsan Hyundai. I don't actually know much about the Korean sides. I think they might be good. And this group, I think, is also wide open, just like all the other ones. Group E, lads, there's still a lot of teams left. Barcelona, Bayern Munich. Anderlecht is going in first. Now, who's joining Anderlecht in Group E? Who is it going to be? It's Galatasaray. It is Turkish. It is the Turkish side, Galatasaray. They're going in with Anderlecht. The third team to join Group E with Anderlecht and Galatasaray, it is the Irish side, Shamrock Rovers. I don't know if they're going to be good enough there, honestly. And the last team to join Group B, Galatasaray, Anderlecht, Shamrock Rovers, it is Messi. Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets, and Messi are going into Group E, lads. I think this is quite a favorable group for them. They're definitely going to win a couple of games. Group F, the first team in Group F, it is going to be the Norwegian side, Bodo Glimt. And to join Bodo Glimt as the second club in Group F, it is a Danish side, FC Copenhagen. Norway and Denmark playing against each other. The good thing is there's not too much travel time there. And the third team to join Bodo Glimt and Copenhagen in Group F, the Chinese side, Shandong Taishan. Again, I really don't know how they will do. One more club to finish off Group F. Who is it going to be? The Australian side, Melbourne Victory. This group is also wide open, completely wide open. I feel like so far with all these groups, we're going to have some crazy results. 2 groups to go, lads. Let's find our first team for Group G. Barcelona, Benfica, and Bayern Munich are all still in the picture. Speaking of Barcelona, there is Barcelona. They're going into Group G. Now, who's joining Barcelona in Group G? Are we going to have a crazy group of death? It's going to be the Croatian side, Hajduk Split. Unlucky. The third team to join Group B, Barcelona and Hajduk Split. Yeah, it just got serious. It is Benfica from Portugal. Barca isn't getting off that easy this time. And the last club to join Barcelona, Benfica, and Hajduk Split. Oh, there's the group of death. It is Bayern Munich. We got Bayern Munich, Benfica, Barcelona, and Hajduk Split. I mean, Hajduk Split. So unlucky. Which means our final group, Group H, is automatically decided because there's only 4 clubs left. And one is FCU 1948 from Romania, Inter Milan from Italy, Shakhtar Donetsk from Ukraine, and the last one is Rangers from Scotland. I think Inter Milan is definitely the favorite in this group. I don't know who's going to come in second place. I really don't. Shakhtar, Rangers, FCU 1948 from Romania. I mean, they're all champions in their league, so we're going to have to see. All the groups are set, lads, so let's go to the end of the group stage and see who makes it to the round of 16, the knockout phases. Lads, the group stage has come to an end. Let's find out who is going to be in our last 16. Well, we're going to start with Group A. Manchester United and Malmo. Man United and Malmo, though, move on. In Group B, it is going to be Slavia Praha, the Czechia side, and AEK Athens, the one from Greece. They are moving on. In Group C, Al Ain from the United Arab Emirates topped the group with Young Boys from Switzerland. And Group D with AZ Alkmaar, Al Ahly, and Monaco, and Ulsan Hyundai from Korea. While it was AZ Alkmaar that topped the group, Al Ahly, though, from Saudi Arabia, they topped Monaco. Monaco failed to get out of the group by 1 point. And in Group E with Inter Miami and Messi, it was Galatasaray that topped the group. Anderlecht is in second, and Messi, Jordi Alba, and Sergio Busquets, they failed to qualify, lads. They finished on 6 points. In Group F, it was Copenhagen that is qualifying. They finished first in their group on 14 points. And Shandong Taishan from China. And my oh my, in Group G, we have our first upset. What happened to Barcelona? Bayern Munich is in first. Benfica is in second. Hajduk Split a close third. And Barcelona dead last. 5 points. Barcelona is eliminated. While the final group in Group H, we also had a surprise. Shakhtar Donetsk topped the group. Inter a close second. Rangers also finished on the same amount of points as Inter. Let's go to the end of the round of 16. Who is going to be in our quarterfinals in the round of 8? The round of the 16 is over, lads. Let's see who's going into the quarterfinals. The last 8 in our Global Champions League. Well, it was Galatasaray over Young Boys. The Swiss side is going home. Also, the Chinese side, Shandong Taishan, beat out Shakhtar Donetsk. We're gonna have a Chinese side in the quarterfinals, lads. Anderlecht and Copenhagen. It was Copenhagen that won on away goals. I don't know why away goals are counting. It doesn't matter. I don't really care. And Manchester United almost lost to Athens, lads. They won 5-4 on aggregate and are squeezing through to the quarterfinals as well. While it was the end of the road for the Czechia side, Slavia Praha, they lost 4-3 on aggregate to the Saudi Arabian side, Al Ahly. Al Ahly is also going to be in our quarterfinals. And Benfica is going to join them there because Benfica beat out AZ Alkmaar 6-3 on aggregate. Inter Milan is also moving through. They beat out the United Arab Emirates team, Al Ain FC. Their journey ends in the round of 16. And finally, Bayern Munich also managed to squeeze through by Malmo 4-3 on aggregate. It was close, but Bayern Munich is also going to be in the round of 8. The quarterfinals are over, lads. Let's find out who is going to be in our last 4, the semifinals. The first matchup, Shandong Taishan from China versus Galatasaray. Galatasaray is moving into the last 4, lads. Manchester United is also moving on. They beat Copenhagen 2-1 on aggregate over 2 legs. Benfica is not moving on. Al Ahly won on away goals somehow. I mean, I hate this away goal thing. Benfica is eliminated, lads. Yeah, Al Ahly, the Saudi Arabian club, is going to be in the semifinals. And Bayern Munich eliminated Inter Milan. Bayern Munich 4-3 on aggregate. The semifinals are over, lads. Who is going to the finals? Well, Manchester United is going to the finals. They beat out Galatasaray 4-2 on aggregate. Galatasaray's journey, unfortunately, comes to an end. A very impressive run. And the other matchup, Bayern Munich versus the Saudi Arabian club Al Ahly. Well, Al Ahly is also going home. It was Bayern Munich 6-3 on aggregate. So our final is Manchester United versus Bayern Munich in the Global Champions League. And the winner of our Global Champions League will be Bayern Munich. 4-3 on penalties, lads. Maguire missed a penalty. 4-3 on penalties. Bayern Munich are your Global Champions League winners. So lads, thank you very much for watching the Global Champions League. it was Bayern Munich. Congratulations to Bayern. Very, very good performance. Manchester United a close second. You can't hate on them. They went all the way to the finals. And you got to give it up for, of course, Galatasaray. The Turkish giants, they didn't disappoint either. By the way, what happened to Barcelona? Barcelona fans, where are you at? Like, what happened? How did you not get out of that group? As always, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Thank you very much. Stay happy and stay healthy. Let me know if you got other cool ideas in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. All right? Peace, 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 peace.